Hi there, I'm Dr. Chris, a professional geoscientist, and this video is a little different than the ones that I've been releasing over the past month, and that's because I need to be able to show you some artwork that I have created first off in CorelDraw, and now I've had to edit it in Adobe Illustrator. Now, this artwork I started back in 2011, so that's as of today, that's 7 years ago. I had started this book. I've called it Andrew the Angry Geophysicist, and what it is, or going to be, or may never end up being, is a book, a kid's book about geoscience that I thought would be great for, say, geophysicists or geologists or geoscientists to be able to show their kids what they do. My thought about doing this came about when I was at an SEG a few years ago. It must have been either when I was just finishing my PhD or doing my postdoctoral research. I had thought, you know, what would be great and what's not, what nobody was doing, and that was have this a specific geoscience book for kids. Again, it's not very scientific, but I'll show you some of the panels here for a few minutes, and who knows, maybe I'll get some reactions and I could actually maybe put this book out. I'm only going to show you how many panels here. I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 panels. I have a few more. The problem is originally I designed them in CorelDraw, and then when I transferred them into Illustrator, they were a complete and utter mess. So I've, even just right now, for the past few hours, I've gone through and taken the time to edit them to make them presentable for when I'm doing screenshots here. Excuse me. So here we go. Through the magic of Premiere Pro. All right, this is my first panel. I haven't had, again, the title of this is Andrew the Angry Geophysicist. So it starts off here with, sometimes Andrew's geophones would not stay coupled to the ground. Now, in my original CorelDraw, there was a lot more shading, but the shading didn't transfer very well. And actually, some of the vectors are all messed up. And if you can see, I've also got a lot of textures. And it's kind of hard to see if they're not right there. But yeah, some of my vectors are all messed up from the transfer. But it took me a little while to fix it up, and I've got to fix it up. I've got a bunny over here clipping a geophone. Notice how long ago this was. I mean, 2011, there was still wireless systems, but as you can see, I've got wires. It's a little bit anachronistic right now, but you get the idea. First panel, second panel, and Andrew would get so mad. Again, I've got the cabled system going here, which is fine. Turn on that computer over there, and I got these nice little animals hiding in the corner. If I zoom in, actually, it's not too bad artwork that I've done. This is from years and years ago now, but you can see if I click on it. This is what happens when you transfer from CorelDraw into Illustrator. You get this weird sort of, but I can fix that up pretty quick. Some bunnies, and we'll get back to the main screen. There we go. So that's panel 2. So panel 3. Sometimes there would be just too much noise on the line. And I've got a nice little creature over here jackhammering the wired geophones. Single component, of course, as well. 2011 and 2010 and 2009 was a long time ago. Now you can also see the transfer problems that have occurred big time on this panel, because I used a lot of textures for the backgrounds, and I used textures and some blurring on the wheels here to get sort of a motion speed look. And if I zoom in, you can see that it's obscuring some of the body detail on the hot rod. So that's a bit of a pain. I don't know how to quite fix that yet, but I'll get there. Another problem or something's weird. I can't remember what 2LBT stands for. Too legit. No, that's how long ago. That's how long ago when I did this. I can't remember. I thought I would put in something funny. I did, but I can't remember what it stands for. Panel 4. And Andrew would get so mad. So he's got some birds, and that's his... At least I had the forethought of thinking that seismic was going to be showed on tablets back in 2011 or must have been 2010. I can't remember now. It's kind of funny revisiting some of this artwork. Sometimes I look at it and go, hey, I did some really good, cool stuff. And sometimes it's like, what was I thinking? Jeez. Okay, let's go for panel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panel 5. This is another anachronism because this panel's good because I said sometimes Andrew's GPS would not connect. So I've got some hidden Easter eggs down here. Got the Enterprise and Firefly down here, or Serenity down here, and an alien crashing into a GPS satellite and smashing it up. The anachronism comes next in that I've got the RTK system set up and Andrew would get so mad. So I've got a Star Wars RTK system, which some people don't use anymore. And that was only 2011. But I've also got some other Easter eggs. What do you think that is? I'll zoom down there. Oh, we'll zoom down here. Yeah, the paranoid android. Whoa, sorry, the paranoid android. I think you ought to know. We got, I forget what these guys are called now. Ah, man. I put a lot of work into them, but I can't remember what they're called. Smeg. And, of course, how could I forget K9? K9's right there. Did a good job on K9. All right, we're at 10 minutes. So I'll show 2 more panels quickly. This is, what's going on here? This is, sometimes there would be obstacles in the way of the seismic line. Now, yeah, I got some cool little alligators, some fish drinking out of a pie cup, a duck. I'm not sure why I put a duck in there. Again, cabled system, single component, crazy. And Andrew would get so mad. Now, I made this a little too obvious, but it's also, you have to be pretty old to remember this because that says The Red Lodge. And I'll leave you guys to look up what TV show that's from. But this is the last panel I'm going to show you. I've got a few more panels, but we're at now 10 minutes. Who knows? Maybe stuck around this long to see and listen to Andrew, the Angry Geophysicist. But actually, it's not 10 minutes. It's less than 10 minutes because, unbeknownst to you, I started early and screwed up a bunch of times. That's it for this video. If you liked this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, add me to your LinkedIn, or even better, share my videos through your networks. Or even better, if you think I should finish this, give me a message because maybe I could sell a few of these. Who knows? Maybe a kid would love them. Until next time, I'm Dr. Chris. Keep rocking.